today we are going to take a look on simultaneous equations. So, as per myself, I already seen that a lot of people are having challenges when it comes to simultaneous equations. So, I have selected only 5 questions to work with you so that you can understand simultaneous equation in a better way. Alright, as you see here, I have a question which I had already tackled, but I'm going through all the stages with you so that you can understand all the stages of elimination, substitution, and every stage. So you have to listen carefully and follow all stages and take all stages as it is. Alright, so here we have our question. So the first stage here on simultaneous equation is to rearrange your equations in the same order or same form. So here we are lucky that our equations are already arranged in the same form. The second stage, which I have written here, is to write our equation, the one on top and the other underneath the other. So this is the second stage. So this is for us to be able to solve our simultaneous equations easily. Alright, this third stage to take here is to name our equation. The first one, we name it the first equation, and the other one, second equation. So I'm going to name my equations like this: first equation, second equation, equation 1, and equation 2. Alright, the fourth stage here to take is to make the coefficient for the unknown similar. So in this case, we are lucky that the coefficient for y is already similar 1 here. So the reason to make the coefficients for one unknown similar is to be able to eliminate that unknown. Alright, so it's elimination. Alright, 3x plus y is equal to 19, x plus y is equal to 9. So here we are going to eliminate y. So how then to eliminate the value for y? How then to eliminate y? Alright, to eliminate y, as we say, the signs for y are all positive. So we are going to subtract y from y to get 0. So this is how to eliminate y. We are going to subtract these two equations. 3x minus x equal to 2x, y minus y is 0 is equal to 19 minus 9, we got 10. Alright, on this stage, as our main focus here is to find the values for the unknown, so we are going to divide by the coefficient of the unknown, which is a coefficient of x, which is 2. So we are going to divide both sides by 2. As you know, the golden rule for equations, what is done on the other side must also be done on the other side for our equation to remain true. Right, we are going to divide 2 into 2, 2 into 2, 1, 1, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 10, we got 5. So x is equal to 5. So this is the value for x. Since our main focus here is to find the value for the unknown, so we had already found the value for x, then we need to find the value for y. How then can we find the value for y? We have to substitute. Since we have find the value of x, we have to substitute the value for x on either the first equation or the second equation. So let's take the second equation and substitute the value of x so that we can easily find the value for y. So it's substitution. So we are going to substitute the value of x on second equation. X plus y is equal to 9. Since we have got the value for x, which is x is equal to 5, we are going to substitute 5 for x. So it's 5 plus y is equal to 19. Then y is equal to 9. So we are going to group like terms together. As you see here, 5 and 9 are like terms. So we are going to take 5 to this side. As you know, in equation, whenever you take a number to the other side of the equation, automatically its sign changes. So we are going to have a negative 5. Y is equal to 9 minus 5. Then the value for y is 4. Then the value for x is 5. Then if you do something like this, you have solve your simultaneous equation correctly. Right, on this stage, you can even either take the first equation or the second equation. The difference is the same. All right, let's try to take the first equation. Right, the first equation is 3x plus y is equal to 19. This is our first equation. We just want to prove that what we have done here, if it is similar to this one. So you can take either the first equation or the second equation. The choice is yours. All right, we have found the value for x, which is 5. So you are going to substitute again the value of x for x. All right, it's 3 open bracket 5 for x plus y is equal to 19. 3 times 5 is 15 plus y is equal to 19. Then y is equal to 19. Subtract. We are going to take 15 to the other side. We are grouping like terms together. So whenever a number crosses over an equal sign, then automatically its sign changes here. So y is equal to 19 minus 15, which is 4. As we see here, the value for y are similar. So you can take either the first equation or the second equation. So the choice is yours, but the answer are the same. As you see here, the difference is the same. The answer are the same. The value for y is 4 on either substitution on first equation or second equation. So we have our second question here, which is 3x minus 2y is equal to 3 for first equation, and the second equation 2x plus 2y is equal to 12. As I had said earlier, first stage is to rearrange our equations in the same order. Automatically here our equations are already arranged. Then write the other equation on top and the other underneath the other. All right, that one is already done. All right, the third step is to name our equations. Equation 1 and equation 2. Don't ever forget to name your equations so that you can simplify easily without any trouble. Right, on fourth stage, as we said, is to make one of the unknown coefficient similar. So here, as we see here, we have 2y, we have 2y. So automatically, yeah, it's so easy. So don't be troubled by the signs. So just make the coefficient similar. The signs is not a problem. Right, we have 3x minus 2y is equal to 3. 2x plus 2y is equal to 5. So we are going to eliminate y again on this question. Even if you want to eliminate x, you must make sure that the coefficient of x is similar, so that you can easily eliminate x by either subtracting or adding. So in this case, we are going to eliminate y. Right, how then to eliminate y? We want to make this value 0. So are we going to add? Are we going to subtract? Right, let's see here. We have minus 2y and 2y. Right, let's see if we add or subtract. Right, we add minus 2y, subtract. Let's see here, if we add, are we going to get a 0? 2y minus 2y plus 2y, it's a 0, nothing here. Then minus 2y minus 2y, we are going to get a negative 4y. So we are going to add so that we can eliminate 2y. Right, we are going to add here. Then 3x plus 2x, our value is 5x. Then minus 2y plus 2y, we're going to get a 0, is equal to 3 plus 12, we are going to get 15. Then divide by the coefficient of the unknown, which is x. We divide by 15 by 5 by 5 by 5 by 5, we get a 3. X is equal to 3. So this is the value for 3. Alright, we are going again to the stage of substitution. So we are going to substitute the value for x on either first equation or second equation. So in this matter, I am going to take the first equation. Alright, on choosing on which equation to take, you can either take the first equation or the second equation, but look for easy one. As you see here, the first equation have a small number, so this is an easy one. You can either take the second equation or first or second. You will only get the same answer. Alright, like what we have done on the first equation. So on this question, I'm going to take only one equation. Alright, I'm going to take first equation, which is 3x minus 2y is equal to 3. Alright, I'm going to substitute the value of x, which is 3. That's 3, open bracket, 3 minus 2y is equal to 3. 3 times 3 is 9 minus 2y is equal to 3. Then here we are left with minus 2. 3 minus 9. So we are grouping like terms together. Alright, the other with y on one side and the other without an unknown on the other side. So the sign for 9 here becomes a negative because 9 cross over an equal sign. Alright, minus 2y is equal to 3 minus 9. The answer is negative 6. You must take note of this. A lot of people are having troubles on simplifying. Alright, we are going to have another video on how to simplify or subtract adding numbers. Alright, so here the answer is minus 6. So we are going to divide by a negative 2. Negative 2. Here cancels out, here cancels out. Negative divided by negative, we got a positive. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 6, 3. So y is equal to 3. So these are the values for x and y. Alright, let's go to another question, our third question. Alright, this is our third question. Alright, well arranged, well written. So right, we are going to eliminate again. Let's start on naming our equation. We have equation 1, equation 2. Alright, so we are going to eliminate one number. So eliminate. Right, in this case we are going to eliminate. Let's eliminate x. How then to eliminate x? We must first make this similar. So it's 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. 3x plus 5y is equal to 18. Right, what I'm going to do here, I want to make this one similar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply the first equation by 3 and the second equation by 2, so that here you can get 6, here you can get 6 for ease elimination. Right, 2x times 3 is 6x, then 3y times 3 is 9y is equal to 7 times 3, 21. Then 3 times 2 is 6x. As we see here, we have 6x, right. 5 times 2 plus 10y is equal to 18 times 2, which is 36. Alright, how then to eliminate x? We are going to subtract 6x minus 6x, we get a 0. Alright, 6x minus 6x, we got a 0. Then 9y minus 10y, get a negative y is equal to 21 minus 36, we get a negative 15. So we are going to divide by negative 1 in order to left the I, only y here. So y cancel out to give a positive. Y is equal to 15. So this is the value for y. So we are going again for substitution. So let us substitute. Since we have got the value for y, we are going to substitute on equation 1. So our equation 1 is 2x plus 3y is equal to 7. This is our equation 1 here. Our equation 1 on top here. Alright, so I'm going here to substitute the value of y on y, which is y is equal to 15. Alright, so 2x plus 3 open bracket, we substitute the value for y, which is 15, is equal to 7. 2x plus 3 times 15, 3 times 5, we get 15, carry 1, 3 times 3 times 1, we got 3 plus 1 is 45, is equal to 7. Then 2x is equal to 7 minus 45. 2x is equal to 7 minus 45, we got 38. So we are going to divide both sides by 2, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 3, we are going to get a 1, remainder 1, 2 into 18, we are going to get a 9. So x is equal to 19. So these are the value for x and y. Y is equal to 15 and x is equal to 19. So here we have our fourth equation, which is 7x minus 2y is equal to minus 20. Then the other equation, 3x is equal to 6 minus 4. As I had told you earlier that on the first stage we have to rearrange our equations on the same order. Alright, let's rearrange our equations on the same order. 7x minus 2y is equal to 20. So we want to rearrange this equation on the same order. Alright, 3x, let's take minus 4y to the side. You get a positive 4y is equal to 6. We had now arranged our equations on the same order. Then the second stage here to take is to name our equations. First equation, second equation. Then the third step here to take is to make one coefficient of the unknown values similar. So here we are going to make the coefficient of y similar. Alright, how then to make it similar? We have 7x minus 2y is equal to minus 20. 3x plus 4y is equal to 6. So I'm going to multiply by 2 on first equation, and on the second equation I'm going to multiply by 1. So 7x times 2, the answer is 14x. Then minus 2y times 2, the answer is minus 4y is equal to minus 20 times 2, the answer is minus 40. Alright, 3x times 1, the answer is 3x. Positive 4y times 1, the answer is positive 4y. Then 6 times 1, the answer is 6. Alright, here we are going to eliminate y. So it's elimination, we're going to eliminate y. How then to eliminate y? We are going to add so that we can eliminate y. Yeah. Alright, we're going to add the first equation on second equation. So 14x plus 3x, the answer is 17x, minus 4y plus 4y, the answer is 0, is equal to minus 40 plus 6. The answer is negative 34. We are going to divide by the coefficient of x. Coefficient of x cancel out, cancel out. 17 to 17, 1. 17 into negative 34. We get a negative 2. So the value of x is equal to negative 2. As simple as this, you can get the values for the simultaneous equation. So you have to listen carefully and follow all stages as it is. Right, as you see here, it's well explained. So I'm going to find the value of y. So how to find the value of y? We have to eliminate the value of x on either the first equation or the second equation. So in this case, I'm going to take my first equation or second equation, whatever equation I want. So I'm going to choose the first equation, which is substitution. Alright, first equation, 7x minus 2y is equal to minus 20. So I am going to substitute the value, the minus 2 on x. So it's 7 open bracket minus 2 minus 2y is equal to minus 20. Then 7 times minus 2 is a negative 14, minus 2y is equal to negative 20. Alright, so I'm going to group like terms together. Here minus 2y is equal to minus 20. 14 over here, over to this side, becomes positive 14. Minus 2y is equal to negative 20 plus 14. The answer is negative 6. So you are going to divide by the coefficient of y. Coefficient of y, cancel out, cancel out. Pose a negative and a negative, we got a positive. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 6, we got 3. So y is equal to 3. So this is the value for y, the value for x. So if you are listening carefully, you will never go wrong when it comes to simultaneous equations. Follow stages as it is. On first stage, elimination, we go to substitution. So we have to be good at calculations because a lot of mistakes happens here on signs, on adding, and on subtracting. So you have to be very careful so that you never go wrong or make any mistake. So let me take my last question for this video for simultaneous equation. Alright, so I'm sure that I'd show you all the concepts which can be needed to be applied when solving simultaneous equations. So let me tackle the last question. So this is our last equation. So as you see this simultaneous equation, you have a little difference from all those questions we were solving. As you see, now this question have a fraction. So it's just a simple trick, but if you are not good at simultaneous equation, for sure you will go wrong on this question. So don't be confused. So it's a little trick here which is just needed. On equations, you have to remove, if you are given an equation with a decimal, a fraction, you have to remove that fraction, you have to remove that decimal, so that you will be able to solve your equation easily without any trouble. So here we are going to remove our fraction, which is the coefficient of x, which is a half. Right, how then to remove this coefficient? I'm going to multiply my equation throughout with the denominator for my fraction, which is 2. So the denominator for my fraction is 2. For my equation, for my fraction, sorry, is 2. So I'm going to multiply right away on the equation on both sides. So as we know that the golden rules for equation, what is done on the other side must also be done on the other side, so that our equation will always remain true. So I'm going to multiply by 2 on half on y on 2 again. Alright, I'm sorry for that. Let us tackle our question. Alright, so our question here, our equation half x plus y is equal to 2. So I'm going to multiply on all numbers here by our common denominator, which is 2. So half x times 2 plus y times 2 is equal to 2 times 2. Alright, 2 and 2 cancels out. Here we left with the x, then y times 2. We got, sorry for rushing, sorry. Alright, here we got a positive 2y is equal to 2 times 2, we get a 4. So as you see here, if you rush too much in mathematics, you will make a lot of problems. So you have to go stage by stage properly, so that you will never go wrong or have any mistakes. Okay, because if you make any mistakes along the way, you are going to get a wrong answer. Alright, here our equation is now good. So we have solved the problem of a fraction. We have removed a fraction. So right, this is equation 1. Equation 2x minus 2y is equal to 6. Equation 2. Alright, automatically by the process of removing fraction, the coefficient for x's here are similar, so our process here becomes so easy. We are so lucky. So we have to eliminate x. How then to eliminate x? We are going to subtract x from x to get a 0. X plus 2y is equal to 4. X minus 2y is equal to 6. So we are going to subtract our second equation from the first equation. Right, x minus x, it is a 0, no need to write it. 2y minus minus 2y. A minus followed by a minus becomes a positive. So it's 2y plus 2y. Then you got 4y is equal to 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6. We got a negative 2 divided by 4, cancels out, y is equal to negative half. So this is the value for y. This is our value for y. So I'm going to substitute on second equation for my easy calculations, as I had seen that I've got a negative half here. So on y we have a coefficient of 2. Automatically this 2 and the fraction will cancel out. So I'm going to choose the second equation. So you must be very good on choosing an equation for easy calculation, so that you never make any mistakes. Because if you put it is the longest way, while the short way is there, you will make a lot of mistakes along the way. All right, I choose second equation, which is x minus 2y is equal to 6. So I'm going to substitute the value of y, which is minus half, on y. X minus 2 open bracket minus half is equal to 6. So this 2 and this 2 will cancel out. Then x, right, minus 1 times minus 1, we got a positive 1, is equal to 6. Then x, alright, let's see if right, x plus 1 is equal to 6, x is equal to 6. Then 1 to this side, negative 1, x is equal to 5. So these are our values or solutions for our simultaneous equation, as simple as this. So I promise you, if you are listening carefully, following all stages as I am going through, listening carefully, you will never go wrong to simultaneous equations. So on my next video, I'm going to look on simultaneous, on other equations per se, quadratic equations and other equations. So I thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of us. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Don't ever forget to subscribe so that you will never miss any video. Also share our link to our channel, and you can also join us on Fantastic News, that is on Facebook, it's a page. Also you can join us on Fantastic News official, a group Facebook page again. I thank you for watching. Thank you for time.